We got Bray Wyatt to cut a promo. When I say Bray Wyatt, we got Wyndham Rotunda Bray Wyatt out here saying, this is me. I've never talked to you as me. Like, love you guys. Can't imagine all the support, all this, all that. And then he gets cut off by the Mask. And it kind of looks like the Mask from The Mask. Remember the movie The Mask? Kind of looks like that. And that interrupts him and is like, fucking bitch. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, right? But he's like, stop being a pussy. You guys are fucking doomed, basically, right? Cheap paraphrasing there. So what do you think?
So I saw Sam Roberts break this down, and apparently the speech that the demon mask person, whatever that thing is, gave is from a book about like life on all these islands, and each island represents a time. So like at midnight, it's the crazy ones, but like 3:00 in the afternoon, it's the fine one. And so what he was alluding to is he thinks all of these characters are all these different islands like it is in this book. I can't remember what the book is. Again, I don't fact check, but that's what I heard. So you're trying to tell me that a man walks out and admits he's breaking character. We have broken through the fourth wall. I am not Bray Wyatt. This is Wyndham Rotunda. Okay, we've had that plenty of times in the past. Samoa Joe, or excuse me, not Samoa Joe, but Roman Reigns announcing that he has cancer and calling himself Joe. All of those things. We've had that. Perfectly fine. But he says, I just want to take time to break down the fourth wall, talk to you for what you did for me throughout this time period when Vince fired me for fucking no reason. And he's talking. Okay, I'm okay, we're good. All right, this is weird, but again, no mission statement, no direction. And then you're trying to tell me that he gets cut off by himself?
I don't mind suspense in the way of spookiness when a person is using mind games, is using trickery, is whatever. But if you're telling me there is an actual other being that exists above Bray Wyatt, but is Father and Son and the Holy Spirit Bray Wyatt, right? Like, I'm starting to get lost. And this was what we've worried about and talked about with Bray Wyatt and his many incarnations is, man, you can get lost. You're very deep, very creative, very well thought out, but you don't do enough explaining the details to everyone else. You've got to slow play it more.
But then we broke the fourth wall. We said, we're not storytelling now. We're not storytelling. The credits ran. Remember that. The episode of SmackDown, the credits ran, and Wyndham Rotunda walked out. So I took that as, this is a shoot, brother, right? This is, okay, hey, you want to take 5 minutes before we get into all the fun stuff to just say how much we meant to you? Fantastic. But for you to break down the fourth wall, say, I'm not Bray Wyatt, I am Wyndham Rotunda. But then we jump back in because then the spooky guy is actually you talking about, it feels a lot like we don't know everything he knows. Like, you can't tell us a story when you have all the information and don't tell us all the information.
This is what I'm saying. You're not doing a good enough job of explaining what's going on. And I get, sometimes you leave cliffhangers. You don't tell me everything, but you're not telling me anything right now.
That made no sense. The two appearances he's made has made no sense.
Progress no story. Progress nothing about the character. I mean, it shows us there's something new about the character, if you want to call that progressing the character. But I mean, it's only displayed the character, right? If I can say that. It's kind of what we said. Well, we said last week, all you did was present Bray Wyatt. Now all you kind of did was present Bray Wyatt again. Yeah, but yet we made Wyndham Rotunda separate from Bray Wyatt.
But here's my thing. Are we doing therapy every week? Who the fuck cares? There's a difference when Hangman does it and is competing and is having self-doubt and then trying to overcome that to win matches, and Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda, spooky death guy, fucking just talking shit. Go after someone. This is a competition of fucking alpha males and females trying to win and be the best of this made-up world we've all come up with. So next week, if he comes out and, hey guys, don't know what that was, one last thing that I want to tell you, and then he gets cut off again by another spooky fat pig or something, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You have problems.
I said this last week.
Go to a doctor. Go to a therapist. Because this isn't wrestling. If it's just you peeing on yourself and then feeling bad for yourself, I don't fucking care. Do something.
All right, we get it. You're really mentally fucked up and should be committed. You have multiple personality disorder. Why do I give a shit? There are probably hundreds of thousands of people who suffer from this. And I don't think we should be making light of it on wrestling television. So, like, what are you doing? What story are you trying to tell me? What goal are you trying to achieve? Who are you after? What do you want?
Yes, that's it. And again, it's 2 appearances. But my thing is I am positive and patient, right? I'm hoping that it's not therapy session, that we kick it into gear, we go after Sami Zayn.
I hope he's a master of storytelling and he just knows how to, dangle us all along. Someone.
Right. Yep. And that's perfect. So that is my approach to the Bray Wyatt character. Where I'm getting so aggravated is fucking people saying that was the greatest debut in wrestling history, and then his appearance on SmackDown was one of the best in recent memory. The fuck it was. It might
that's
be
because your memory is shit. If that's the case, right? Like that's, yeah.
But it also might be something cool, like if you tie it back 12 weeks from now, but right now, these 2 standalone appearances that you viewed with your eyeballs are not great. It could be something. I'm not saying it couldn't, but what I'm saying is everyone stop grasping for straws. We're all making this into something when it's not yet. So stop. His entrance music is pretty fucking cool. Whatever this new entrance song is coming, that's fucking cool. I do.
Yeah.